season is here, and like I said, I'm from Texas, and when you live in Georgia, that is a pretty big deal. So today, we're going to be talking all things football, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And joining me in on the conversation is Dr. Daniel Cordes. He's from Augusta Medical Professionals out at Trinity Hospital. Thank you so much for being here.
My pleasure, thank you.
All right, so we know that football season's fun. Lots of family traditions surround football, but there's also a scary side, or the ugly side of football, and that's the injuries.
Right.
Right, and so one of the things that I really wanted to bring awareness to are concussions, because the guys are getting hit, it's a rough sport, and I really feel like we need to focus in on that so that we prevent further damage in the long run. So talk to us about that in general and how big of a deal it really is.
Well, it seems to be a bigger deal every year, which we become more and more aware of the long-term effects of concussions, especially multiple concussions, and also more aware that you don't have to be knocked unconscious to have a concussion. Most concussions happen without loss of consciousness.
Right.
And those repeated concussions, even minor concussions, they have a cumulative effect.
Oh my goodness.
And they can really cause more problems later in life. And even early, you can get changes in mood, difficulty concentrating, lowered academic performance. There are a lot of consequences that can come with that. So we're trying to be more and more aware of those.
And one of the biggest things I think is scary is that when people get competitive, and I know myself because I played, college volleyball, so I'm really competitive, and when you get an injury, you're afraid to tell the coach because we talked about this before we even got started. You don't want to sit out.
Right.
And so
and you don't want to let your teammates down.
You don't want to let your teammates down, but that's dangerous.
Absolutely.
Because it could have, like you said, a long-term effect.
Absolutely.
So we can't just think about short-term, we have to think about long-term. So how can we really identify when we do have an injury?
Well, I think what we're trying to do, and I think this is in the coaching arena as well, that they're talking about this, is change the culture. And really emphasize that we're doing this for fun, and you're not helping your teammates by risking your health.
Exactly.
You're not doing anybody any favors, and the coaches need to be supportive. And I know I've been a coach, a volunteer coach at a Pee-wee level, but I don't want any of my kids to get hurt. I don't think any coach does. You can get caught up in the moment, though, with competitive juices start to flow. And you just got to remember to tamp that down, and remember, if a kid tells you there's a problem, you don't want any of your kids getting hurt. And
so how do you identify if somebody does have a concussion? Because somebody can walk off the field and, like you said, feel normal, didn't black out, but what are the signs?
Well, first it starts with a blow to the head. Most common is contact between players. So part of the culture change that we're looking for is that we want to emphasize fair play and good sportsmanship, not going after somebody's head, not trying to take somebody's head off, like they always used to talk about. And like you gotta walk that line between being competitive and playing dirty.
Oh yeah.
But it starts with a blow to the head, usually in football, helmet to helmet. The second most common would be head to surface, hitting the ground. And the most common symptom is headache.
Headache, okay.
So if there's a blow to the head and a player has a headache that doesn't clear within a minute or two, they need to tell the coach or the trainer right away.
And they need to seek professional help.
Well, they need to sit out the rest of that game and get evaluated, and make sure that this either yes or no, there is a concussion, and we err on the side of caution. If a patient has a blow to the head and then they have a persistent headache that doesn't clear quickly,
we just want to go ahead and get it checked.
Assume that's a minor concussion and treat it as a concussion until proven otherwise. Other symptoms, dizziness, difficulty concentrating, or confusion. They might not have been unconscious, but if they don't remember where they are, they don't remember what day it is.
That is a clear sign, right? That something is not okay.
That was definitely a concussion.
Okay.
And then less likely would be nausea or vomiting, or worst case scenario, convulsions or seizures.
And I know Georgia's hot too, and so one of the other things that we deal with is heat stroke, and we want to be sure that we avoid that. And so what are some tips that you suggest for players out there right now and coaches so that we stay healthy?
Okay, well, number one is to stay hydrated. Make sure that you're hydrated going in, and after practice you rehydrate, and you're not going into the next practice dehydrated, because that can get worse and worse and worse as time goes on until you start to have heat exhaustion or heat stroke. So hydration is key. It's a little late now, but preferably you want to start exercising in the heat in short time intervals and acclimatize yourself. Exactly, acclimatize yourself to exercising in the heat. So you're not going from being in air conditioning all day to being in the heat for 3 hours and sweating profusely.
Exactly. Well, you know what, and I also understand, I just have to mention before we close, is that you did your fellowship with the Miami Heat, and I think that's pretty cool. I know that's basketball, and we're talking about football, but I just wanted to mention that. And thank you so much for being here and sharing this information. I think it's going to be really helpful to bring awareness to these types of things, especially when we're in football season.
Very welcome. Glad to be here.
Thank you so much. And all right, don't move. When we come back, we're dressing you up for football season. Plus, I'm giving away one of my favorite recipes. Don't move.